Dads are special for many reasons. They can play sports with you, give encouragement, offer support, are a protector, good with tools, and let's not forget about the dad jokes. Everyone may say that they have a great dad, but I can confidently say that my dad is the best. My dad leads well, loves unconditionally, gives up time, and is a great role model to my siblings and I. I'm Kenna Mayfield, and today I will be sharing all the ways that my dad, Daniel Mayfield, has impacted my life, and by doing this, proving that he is the most influential person in my life. Daniel Mayfield's childhood has molded him into the person he is today. My dad was born and grew up in Clinton, Mississippi. Then his family moved to Ozark, Missouri in 8th grade. My mom and dad met in 8th grade and have been dating and in love ever since. His parents got divorced while he was in college, and that was a life-changing event for him. Although his parents are split up, my family still spends lots of time with both of them, and they both show us lots of love. My parents got married in 2000, and our family started 5 years later by having me. Based on stories and videos of my childhood and my own experiences up to this day, my dad has showed love, leadership, support, and guidance from the beginning. My dad shows a special kind of love. He loves in a way that mirrors how God loves his children, unconditionally. I always have full confidence that my dad's love towards me will never change, just like the love of God. He disciplines with love and kindness. I am very thankful for parents who discipline me. Without correction, I would not be the person I am today. My dad has always been good at disciplining me, my siblings, and I when it is necessary, but he forgives us and continues to love us no matter what we've done. Next, my dad is a strong leader. I simply cannot say enough about how great of a leader I have in my home. He's a provider and always has our family's best interest at heart. He follows Christ's example and leads with patience, strength, and confidence. Good leadership produces protectiveness. There have been so many times where I ask my dad to do something and he says no. Even though I may not be too happy with the response, I know that he is trying to protect me, so I respect him. I try not to argue with my parents too much because I know they are older, wiser, and have my best interest at heart. My dad is always putting forth effort to spend time with my siblings and I. He is very involved in my softball, my sister's music and tennis, and my brother's football, basketball, and baseball. I can remember many instances where my dad would come home from a long day at work and play wiffle ball or basketball with my siblings and I in the yard. He is never too tired to play a game with us. There is no way that I could count the many hours my dad has spent sitting on a bucket to catch my pitches, playing catch with me, and throwing me in the batting cages. He has taught me so much about the sport, and I know that I would not be anywhere close to where I am today without him. He gives up his free time to coach my travel softball team and is always researching and finding ways for me to improve. I am so very thankful for a dad who has invested in me and takes the time out of his day to spend with me. Lastly, my dad is the best role model. Parents are always in the leadership role, and I am so lucky to have wonderful parents to look up to. My parents are a great example of how a marriage should be. I admire their love for each other, and I know that I want my marriage to be as strong as theirs. When looking for a future husband, I have high expectations because of my dad's example of how to be a godly husband and father. I know that I want my future husband to have the same morals and quality as my dad. He is also admired because of his kindness, patience, caring heart, encouraging words, forgiveness, and gentleness. He is in no way perfect and always admits when he is wrong, but proves over and over again that he is worthy to look up to. My mom and sister only have positive things to say about my dad as well. I have known Daniel for 30 years, and he never fails to amaze me at being an amazing husband and a father. There is no man that could be a better father to our children. I am very blessed to marry and parent with someone who is as godly, loving, and protective as Daniel, said my mom, Alyssa. When interviewed, my sister Cameron said, I could never say enough about my dad. I am so thankful that he has taught me to love music and for the many hours he has spent with me playing instruments. He always makes time for me and does a great job loving my siblings and I equally. Interviewing my mom and sister verified that we could not have a better dad. I'm sure that every one of you could say amazing things about your dads as well, but because of my dad's love, guidance, leadership, and quality time, I will forever be impacted by him. My dad's importance in my life has changed me for the better, and nothing I could ever say or do could repay him for all he's done for me.